Welcome, pals, to another episode of the Your Random Pal channel. And today I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I'm at an antique store called the Refindery. And there's a very specific reason I wanted to go to this antique store. There's a very rare car in there I want to check out. Now, I've asked ChatGPT how many of these cars are in the United States, and it came up with nothing. It searched listings of for sale and all kind of different stuff. I did some digging though, and I found that there's actually two of these cars in the United States, and one is at this very antique store. It's used as a decoration, it's not running. The other one is an Instagram user. His name is Long Live Kale, and I believe he's out in New Mexico, and he's taken his car all apart and did an engine swap on it. So what is this car that I am referring to? Well, it is a Mazda Carol, and surprise, Ashley, I actually bought one. It's as of filming, I do not have the car because it's being imported from Japan, but it's supposed to hit port in a few days, and then maybe about a week or so later, I'm actually going to have the car, so I'll have the third one in the country, or the third known one, and the only two-door model. Now, the one in here is a four-door model, but it is a extra rare version. Now, the Mazda Carol was produced from 1962 to 1970, and they made about a little over 250,000 of these cars. So they made a lot of them, but there's not very many in existence today, and 98% of the ones that are around are in Japan. So not many outside of the country. The one in here, it is supposed to be the 600 version. The one I'm getting is the 360, which is the most common. The reason for that is the engine size. So the one I'm getting is a 358cc, which is a third of a liter engine. Very tiny engine. The Mazda P600 Carol, it has a whopping 2/3 of a liter engine. Hence the 600, it's close to 600cc engine. So very interesting to check this car out. Want to check it out yourself? Come out to the Refinery.
Wait, you're serious? You bought a car?
Yeah, I am. Car? I'm serious. I bought another car.
Where are you gonna put it?
I actually bought it around Thanksgiving, and it is now March. So like 4 months have gone by.
And you didn't tell me.
I don't have the car. I haven't told hardly anybody. Like, you're the first family member to know about it. But I got another car on the way. And a really cool story before we even enter. My aunt is named Carol, which is her grandma, which she affectionately called Mimi. So we could call this the Mimi car. But
rest her soul.
So it's yeah, it's a cool thing. Mazda Carol, named after my beloved aunt. Well, she was born before the Carol came about, so. All right, let's go in and check this place out.
Let's go.
All right, let's head on into the Refindery. Maybe you find something cool in here too. You want to take home a car? If nothing else, there's a parts car for me in here. I don't know if they'll sell it. Ta-da! So here it is, the Mazda Carol 600, the four-door. As you can see, it's been in a very dilapidated state, but it exists. And here's the lady that's going to talk to us about it. What's your name?
Okay, my name's Emily Ellis. My father is the one who owns this vehicle.
Okay, so what's the story on it?
So it came from Japan. It was imported over here by somebody that worked at combustion, and my grandfather worked at combustion with this person and bought it from him for his. My grandfather bought it for his kids to drive around the yard. My dad was about 5 years old.
So
that was in the 70s.
So a farm use kind of deal?
It was not really a large farm. It was just 3 acres, and they just drove it around. It's actually city limits now. It was the country back then, but it's city limits now. I actually live in that house.
So did it get driven on the street at all?
It did. It was driven from California, where it was a gentleman that was in the Air Force, and he shipped it back, and he drove it from California to Chattanooga, and then we've been the owner. We're the second owner.
Okay. So when's the last time it was driving?
Driven.
Yeah.
That's a question for my dad. Probably in the 70s.
So probably in the 70s.
Yeah.
So have you seen another one in this country?
I have not.
Because I've only found one other one, and then my car's arriving soon, so there'll be 3 of them.
Yeah. Okay. Where was the one you saw?
I saw it on the internet. It's an Instagram guy, and he's out in New Mexico, and he took his all apart and swapped in a Toyota motor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've rode in this car before?
I have not.
Oh, you
No,
haven't?
That was before my time.
Okay.
Yeah. It was out in my woods at my home, and some kids shot the windows out, and it's just sat outside and gotten rusted and everything. But he does have everything for it, and it's been in the drive for about probably 30 years now. So.
Yeah, and what year is this one?
This is a 1963 Mazda
Okay,
Carol
and this is the 600,
yes,
which is rare. They only made 8,800 of those.
Yeah.
They made over 250,000 Carols, but only 8,800 with the bigger engine.
600, yeah.
Mine's got the smaller engine, the one I'm importing. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it in the back? The engine's in the back?
Yeah, engine's in the back, yeah. But mine's a 2-door. You see a lot of them, like this one here is a 4-door. The other one in the country is a 4-door.
Okay.
But it's not a 600 that I know of.
Oh, really? Okay.
So.
Yeah, this is and it's become our mascot.
Yeah.
We've had this store for 10 years, and it's been in here for 10 years.
Yeah.
We love to decorate it.
Yeah, it's cool that you brought it in here and preserved it for everybody to look at.
Yes.
You can make a rat rod out of it, get it running like that.
That's what his goal was.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
because the parts, I mean, they're just like almost impossible to find parts for. You can't even find this in a museum, like Lane Motor Museum in Nashville. They have all kind of cars. They don't have an example of the Mazda Carol.
Oh, I did not know that. Interesting.
And you know how I found out about this car?
How?
An old Facebook post. I seen it, and somebody said it was at an antique store in Chattanooga, and they didn't say which one. So I Googled antique stores, and the picture of the car that was on Facebook, I looked at the flooring tile, and then I was looking at the antique stores on Google.
Yeah.
Oh, the flooring tile matches, and then went through your Facebook page and saw that car, and I'm like, we'll make a trip out to Chattanooga and see some things. So,
that's so cool.
Definitely wanted to come out here and see the Carol.
Yeah, she is, and see, my mom's name is Carol.
Okay, well, I had an aunt named Carol, and then
okay.
my cousin Ashley running around somewhere. That was her grandma. So.
Okay, all right, yeah. So that's what my dad always said. I'm never getting rid of that car because my wife's name's Carol. And, they've been married for, I guess, 45 years. So that was the whole thing of keeping it.
Well, awesome. Thank you for sharing the
very
story of the car.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see it here.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
All right, appreciate it. Emily got her dad on the speakerphone. I asked him a couple questions about it because I was curious. It's a left-hand drive Mazda Carol, and it's a Japanese car. It should only be right-hand drive. But this was converted, and this is like the first one in the US of A. So it was imported way back in the day through a service member. Another question I had to ask the dad about is how fast does this car go? And he said probably tops out about 60, which from what I've seen, 50, 55 mile an hour. Of course, this has got the bigger engine, so I can imagine it tops out at 60, where my car that I'm importing probably tops out at 50 or 55. Let me show you around all the other cool stuff at this cool little antique store, now that I've shown you the cool little Mazda Carol. All right, pals, that was a really cool place to check out. Not only just that cool Mazda Carol, one of the few in the country, but all the antiques in here. I mean, I highly recommend if you're in Chattanooga, stop by the Refindery, check them out, find something for your man cave, find something for your woman or your cousin. But until next episode, don't worry, be random.
And if you never want to miss another random car video,
Remember, ring that bell.